What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I am back with yet again another video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new fastest way for you guys to earn max badges on NBA 2K23 next gen and current gen legitimately. So this method I'm going to show you guys requires no glitches. You guys will not be getting banned. You guys will not have to run the risk of losing your player, your VC, your progression, your rep, and all that good stuff. I'm going to show you guys legitimate ways to get max badges. Now just to show you that the proof is in the pudding, for those of you guys who watch me kind of daily, you guys know that I've only come back to this game about a week ago. It's in around it was 6.5 days I was able to get max badges on my next gen player, and on my current gen player I'm almost max badges. I was able to grind both players pretty fast using these methods. I know a lot of you guys wanted a video like this, and I know this will be very helpful, so I'm going to go over that. It's going to be for current gen and next gen, but as you guys can see, I do have max badges. I have the max badges. There it is, 16, 17, 6, and 31, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So before we get into that, I want to ask the other guys, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. And nonetheless, we'll get straight into today's video on the fastest way to earn max badges on NBA 2K23 current and next gen legitimate. So for next gen, we're going to cover next gen first. I'm going to cover the next gen. So this part of the video is going to be for next gen players. I will have a current gen section and timestamps for that. This is going to be for next gen. So what I did was I completed it already. So I'm going to show you guys what I did in my completed tasks. If you guys are a new player, regardless if you're on a new player, you guys will have a challenge called the J. Cole challenge. It'll actually be in your side missions. It should be somewhere here, and it will be available. I've already finished the whole main story on this build. That's why you're not seeing it. But in my completed, I'm going to look for it right now. So the first challenge you're going to see as you progress through the main story, I believe after you finish the very first challenge, or not the first challenge, the first quest, which is a summer league, you guys are going to have It's a Cold World. What you guys want to do is get through this quest, and you guys want to continue to do the quest, and it's until it gets you to a point where it's going to ask you to play 5 games. You guys are going to have to win 5 games with J. Cole at the Dreamers Park. Now for those of you guys who do not know where that is, I am going to show you right now where that is. So as you guys can see, I'm at the Dreamers Court. This is where the Dreamers Court is. So for those of you guys who don't know where this is, look on the map. It's going to be right near the Beast of the East. In this little corner over here, it'll say Dreamer Court. This is where you're going to find it. So you're going to have to go through 5 games. You're going to have to win 5 games with J. Cole on this court. Once you have beat the 5 games, play a My Career game. And then what you guys can do is after the My Career game, you guys come back to this court and you can play this court on an unlimited amount of times. Now the reason why this is so good is that the game only goes up to 21 and the bots are fairly easy, so you can literally get max badges in probably 72 hours, 3 days. It depends on how much you play it, but it's only up to 21, and there's good badge progression to be made here. So now what I'm going to quickly do is show you guys how to make the best use of this and how to get each individual kind of badge category while playing the Dreamer Court J. Cole games. So as you guys can see, I'm in the game now. This is what I'm gonna quickly show you guys how to do for each badge category. Now if you're trying to get shooting badges, it is literally as simple as this. These bots are really not good. You can just stand and just kind of pull up in their face and green every time. It's just that simple. So that's how you're going to get your shooting badges. Now when it comes on to defensive, for you big men out there, what I do is usually there's a he's a black guy that you're guarding, and he does not shoot the ball at all. I think this guy does shoot the ball, but what I do is I sit paint and I allow them to drive. Some people that you go against like this guy are going to shoot, and what you can do is kind of get a little contest out there, which helps with your defensive. And then once again, you can continue to work on your shooting by just coming up the court and shooting. Now you're going to have some guys they don't shoot the ball at all, so you can literally just like sit paint and they're going to run in and try and get a dunk, and you can just try and block them. See, I can just jump, look, got a block just like that. But yeah, I think it's best when I match up with the guy. It's like a big man who just cuts, and what you could do is like this. You can play behind them and then it'll make them cut, and you can try and get like a chase down. Just try and get blocks. It's just literally that simple. This doesn't require much explanation. If you're doing playmaking, you can run a pick and roll, right? If you want your playmaking, you can call for a pick like this, you know, take the pick, you know, hit him. Oh, I hit the wrong person. Or you could just pass it to someone and press square. That's simple. It just abuse the court to your advantage. That's all you got to do. When it comes on to finishing, what you guys can do is like do backdoors. That's what I'm gonna quickly show you guys how to do, like backdoors and get lobs and stuff like that. If you're a guard, you can just obviously kind of blow by them and just get your little dunks. Look at me getting a little bit defensive there. This is what I like to do for lobs. I'll show you guys. So for lobs, it's literally that simple. That's all I do. I just run in and I get lobs, and lobs give you a lot of finishing. So that's basically how to do every category on the Dreamers Court. This is the fastest, the easiest way on next gen. There's no other way you guys should be doing it. So the next mode I'm about to show you guys is going to be for current gen and next gen, and it's going to be in my career. In my career, I found ways to get a whole lot of badges really fast and really easily on both gens of the game. So for next gen and current gen my career. So I'm gonna quickly kind of move over to that and show you guys how to do that over there. So for this method I'm about to show you guys, this does work for current gen and next gen. So I'm on current gen right now just to show you guys some current gen love, you current gen users some love. This does work on both generations of the game. Do not get it twisted. So before we get into this method, the first thing I like to do is I like to play on the Hall of Fame setting. Now I know some of you guys may think this is crazy or super hard, but it's really not. Hall of Fame is better. The reason why we play on Hall of Fame is because, as you guys can see, you guys get a boost. So depending on the difficulty you play on, your my points modifier and your VC will change. So how much badge progression you get and the amount of VC you get will be multiplied for the better if you're playing on Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is not as hard as maybe some people make it out to be. It's not that hard. I'm gonna show you guys how to get your badges on Hall of Fame mode, and this is going to help you guys a whole lot, because I know you current gen people don't really have a lot of badge methods that are legitimate and won't get you banned. But this is completely legitimate, and it's a great way to get you guys badges. So we'll get straight into it. So as you guys can see, I've loaded into a game. It's just this simple. So what I like to do is we're going to cover shooting badges. What I do is I kick it out to the wing. You press the L1 button, the L1, and it's going to drop a play for you, and it's going to set your screen, and you can just shoot off the catch just like that on Hall of Fame. You're going to get a lot of badge points. So that's for shooting. For shooting, it's that simple. You literally click L1, it's going to drop a play. You just kind of follow the arrow. Someone's going to set you an off-ball pick. You're going to use it. You're going to get open, and you're going to be able to shoot every time. It's literally just that simple. I'm trying not to elongate this video because it's more simple. I'm going to make it as simple as it needs to be. So for finishing, I do the same thing again, but this time what you do is you use the pick, you call for a lob, you time it. That simple. Like, I'm just showing it to you guys raw and uncut how fast it is. Like, it's just that simple. So I basically just covered shooting, and I just covered finishing. Now for defensive is I back up and I kind of let the person drive, and you can also get boards. See? Okay, I didn't get the board there, but boards is a good way. The best way to get defensive badges is by playing defense and actually getting blocks, I find. So I'm gonna show you guys just kind of how I get the blocks. Also, free throws is a great way to get your shooting badges. I don't have much free throw on this build, that's why I'm missing, but free throw is also a good way. So as you guys can see, I'm on the break. I bait him into coming into the paint. I leave it open and I get it. Look, there we go. I know I didn't get it, but it's just that simple. As a center, it's really easy for me because I just leave people open. If you're a guard or a center, you can kind of just back up and try and get a contest. Most people would drive. Their tendencies are to drive and slash. So it's literally just that simple. As you guys can see, I just did a little catch and shoot right there on Hall of Fame. Not hard at all. It's really not hard. So I'm leaving the paint open once again, trying to see if I can bait someone. Look, he drives in. Wait, gotta leave the paint open. Leave the paint open. Get him to drive. Leave the paint open. Yup, he's here. And look at this. Jump. That simple. Oh, he got his own rebound. Even better. I have another opportunity to block him. Jump. Good D. Okay, just that simple. I don't know why I'm not getting any rebounds anymore. It's so weird. Every time I start making a video or something, I just can't do anything I'm supposed to. Green. Another 3 right there. That simple. Hall of Fame is not hard. I'm telling you, it's not hard. So that's basically it for the finishing, defense, and the shooting, defense, and defensive / rebounding. It's that simple. Also, if you're a lock and you're trying to get defensive and steal, like try and play the lane, bait lanes and stuff like that, you can do that too. Just to make sure you're doing it on Hall of Fame. If you're trying to get playmaking, what you could do is just call a pick and roll, right? I'm a center, so I don't know why I'm not going to handle the ball too well. I'll just call for a pick. Like if I were a guard or any build, call for a pick, make him roll, hit him, boom. That's simple. I'm telling you, it's really easy to get your badges. You guys really shouldn't have too much of an issue trying to get your badges. Pick and roll right there. Yeah, it's that simple. You can also pick and roll and throw lobs to the person that's rolling. You guys can do a little bit of homework, figure out what team you're on, and find a lob catcher. I know Ben Simmons is a great lob catcher, so it's gonna work for me. And that's basically it. Like, that's basically it for the method. I really didn't plan on elongating the video, drawing it out. I know the attention span of a lot of watchers nowadays aren't very high, so I'm trying to minimize the amount of time I'm speaking and just kind of showing you guys how to get the badges. Just quick, short, simple, easy to understand. Look, green. There it is. But yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, quick tip videos. I'll do more like this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys liked it. Let me know if it guys works for you guys. If you guys have any questions at all, I will be answering all of them. Look at me playing a little bit defense there, getting my defense up. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will answer them in the comment section down below. Once again, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.